Well, Hingham is a really lucky community because we own our own electric utility. We are one of 41 municipal light plants in Massachusetts. And so the role of the light board is to be the people's representative who set policy for how work goes on at the light plant. Well, our first job is to deliver electricity to the community, reliable electricity at a reasonable price. And that has been the goal since founding of the light plant in the late 19th century. And then in 2017, the light board adopted a mission statement setting the goals of reliable and affordable electricity, adding the goal of sustainable operations and seeking to reach a 100% carbon-free electricity portfolio.
So as a general manager, I oversee the day-to-day operations of the light plant, and I also implement whatever policies the lighting board comes up with. So I oversee their policies.
After hiring the general manager who is in charge of all the operations, in addition to that, we're in charge of setting policy. We might set a policy like we would like to increase the amount of hydroelectricity that is in our electricity portfolio, and then the general manager would find a way to do that. Part of our job of the light board is to set the rates, the electric rates. And just learning how that's done can take hours and hours of research. And I'm just fascinated by the whole thing. How we connect to the grid, what is our relationship to all the various generating facilities that we have contracts with. There's no end of fascination.
So the biggest project that we have coming is our transmission project, which is running a new line from Weymouth to Hingham and creating a new substation within Hingham at the existing transfer station. It's a huge project, probably won't be shovel ready for another couple of years, but that is the biggest project by far that Hingham will undertake, and probably the biggest project they've undertaken in many years.
Since it was imagined originally as being for reliability, we've discovered that we're also going to need it for capacity, because as everybody moves away from fossil fuels, more people are going to be heating their home with electricity, more people are going to have electric vehicles. We're going to need to be able to deliver literally more electricity. And so we're also going to need this line in order to be able to meet the capacity that we expect to have, decades down the road.
So my role here at HMLP is the sustainability coordinator. I am in charge of our rebate programs and kind of managing how those operate. We give out a lot of different kinds of incentives to customers for heat pumps, for weatherization, Energy Star appliances. So if you buy a new refrigerator or a clothes washer, you can come get a rebate from the light plant. And that's because over time we're trying to incentivize energy efficiency in your home and the way that we use energy. As I think our general manager said, we wear a lot of hats, and that's very common in a lot of municipal roles.
Well, obviously, electricity into people's homes is extremely important. I think we would find it hard to live our daily life without it. It's important that our electricity be affordable. That's one of the main points of owning our own electric company, and we're able to achieve that. Our rates are much, much lower than those of National Grid and Eversource, large companies who have shareholders who expect to get some return. Whereas here in our municipal light plant, the return on our operations goes right back into the operations, and that's the reason our electricity is much cheaper.
HMLP to me is a public power entity, and we're really community focused. We're locally owned, and so I really think about how the ratepayers own and operate this light plant. We're here for the ratepayers. It really just is about the community, and that's why I love municipal work. If you're interested in getting a rebate, you can actually go onto our website, hmlp.com, and we have a program called Electrify Hingham that actually helps customers understand this energy transition that we're going through and how you can help HMLP ultimately keep rates affordable and make more programs accessible to people.